Boom track, yeah. This that boom track. Smell me. Boom track. It's that boom track. It's a fact, me and Max spit that boom track. So it's important to see who's talking like the Zoom app. Quite the opposite, like when in that doom rap. So whatever you write, take it to him straight. No days off, hard work pays off. What's trash to him could be a treasure. Consider that day loss, as long as you get better. Every year like Giannis, I don't play on his mic. Everything I write timeless. Sometimes you gotta get dirty like Linus. If it ain't life or death, put that bullshit behind us. I do this for the real listeners and rhymers, brick dealers, old buyers, nickels and diamonds. I couldn't stop if you paid me to really keep it a stack. Hip hop is what made me. Let my mother tell it, been an MC since a baby. And I will never let this shit outage me. Think you on a level, must be stupid or you crazy. Crazy. This that boom track. Boom track. Boom track. Boom track. This that boom track.
I made it so the non-believers had to feel me. Don't ever plan on stopping, they gon' have to kill me. Invested every dollar for what I believe in. Have no intentions on beef unless I find a reason. Head to toe is black and gold, it's that kind of season. Another crab stuck in the barrel at the bottom reaching. I'm on some other shit, like fuck what y'all think. Get the paper, reinvest, the fame is just a small thing. Bitches look at niggas mugs broke soon as I walk in. Ain't no folding, ain't no spokesman, I'm standing on all 10. See, all I try to do is embrace a nigga movement. Even told a few come through the station with they music. I'm from the Ville where little niggas guns bust nowadays. You see me chillin', please don't get it fucked up. I never cared about the gossip, I just focused up. See the banner, smell the papers, and you know what's sus. Yeah, boom track. Yeah, it's that boom track. My nigga Heat with that boom track. Yeah, boom track. Yeah, Knoxville on that boom track. It's that boom track. My nigga Herb with that boom track. Yeah, it's that boom track. Boom track, nigga. Yeah, Knoxville. Yeah, my nigga Heat. Heard you a motherfucker for this one, man. Appreciate it, my nigga. Salute to you. Boom track. Big love, bro.
What's wrong, bro?
Keep it a stack in the building.
I had to make sure, you know what I'm saying? We had to check the socials, you know what I mean?
So that was the wrong socials?
You know, everything was everything. You smell me?
Everything
You
lit?
smell.
Oh yeah, we lit.
You smell me?
What it is, fellas?
What's happening?
How y'all feeling, man?
Yo, I am your host, Heat Rock Scholar, aka the Hood Adam Schefter. Next to my guy,
Money Bills.
and to the back of us,
You already know.
the maestro.
What's cracking?
Happy birthday, Diva Johnson, 16.
Hey. He's a star.
Money Bill's daughter is 16 years old. How does it
Bright
feel?
Feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? Feels good. Shorty growing up. Time flying. You know what I'm saying? Going fast. Seemed like this yesterday, you know, she was 3.
Right.
Now she's 16. But yeah, we proud of her. She's doing a good job, man. Very happy, very proud. Yeah, it's a good time. Good time.
That's tough.
Yeah, beautiful young lady, man. She a top cheerleader. She been reclassed, so
Yeah, we're gonna get her to the front.
we gonna get her to the front next
keep playing
year.
with these people, man.
Ain't no more back.
Got in a couple camps. Got her working with a couple top scouts. You know what I mean? You know, trying to get this NIL money.
Yeah, you smell me? We trying to get this NIL.
You
Smell me?
We're not gonna play with it.
You know commercials.
Yeah, training begins tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right after the birthday festivities, we right back at it.
Back at it.
You know what I'm saying?
You had fun today.
Yeah. Real tough.
That's funny though. Yeah. To reclass a cheerleader is the funniest shit ever. That is crazy. But yeah, man, how's it going, man? We got a couple more weeks to I-9 start? 3 more weeks?
Couple more weeks, we be jumping off.
Oh, yeah, I got
April
posted the mail too. Yeah, sign your kids up. Spring, man. Spring's only a few slots open. It's only a few slots open. Sign your children up. Get them in sports. Have them doing something instead of playing with their feet and their toes and tablets and phones and stuff,
It's all about having fun, get some exercise, social skills.
Yep.
Learn how to work together with a team. Learn how to lose. Learn how to win.
Yeah.
You know, it's bigger than just, the competition, and it's bigger than that. You know, it teaches the kids a lot of life skills that they need. You know, they need now and forever. They always going to need these type of skills.
Yeah, growth and
Definitely
development,
Get them
G&D.
involved, man, please.
Got to. I mean,
Go to i9sports.com.
I think y'all always talking about what the community doing and what
Follow the Instagram page.
black people doing for each other and what we supposed to be doing and supposed to be building and stuff like that. Well, this is one of the things that y'all need to be doing is building on top of this. Sports, growth and development, communication, teamwork. Yeah, this is what's going on. It teaches you a lot in life when you start this early.
Real talk.
You take it with you for the rest of your life. You be 30, 45, 50 years old thinking about what you did in I-9. Like, yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah, because we remember stuff when we was in rec. We ain't have I-9 back then. So, you know, we started off straight off rec. So, you know, I still remember my coach from 7'9" to 8'10", 10'11".
Yeah, I remember all my coaches.
Yeah, 11, 13.
Sure. Yeah, we had some great coaches.
Hell
You remember
yeah.
your coaches. Coaches mean a lot. Coaches are big, real influential in a kid's life growing up.
Beginners.
They listen to their coach. You know what I'm saying?
Good coaches.
Yeah, good coaches, that is. Well, they could be a good influence or a bad one. So,
Either
yeah,
one.
Yeah, they could be a good
It
or
could be
bad.
one like, I hated that coach. You could be one
Yep.
grow up like, man, I did not like him
Or you could grow up not liking a sport because of the coach.
because of the coach.
You know, because of the coach you had. You might grow up and not like the sport
Right.
because you didn't have a good coach.
Mm.
You know?
That's a whole fact.
Yeah, so yo, you can. They very important, man. That's why I don't play with the coaches. If I see a coach is, not really all that, and he kind of like being a little bit negative and getting on the kids a little bit too much, a little bit too hard, a little bit. You know what I mean?
They going a little too
Yeah,
crazy.
they're going a little bit too
They
far.
taking it too far.
Sometimes I might have to pull a coach aside, like
Gotta relax.
I understand. A lot of programs. Y'all the certain language that you use, the way you talk to kids. We don't do that here. You know what I mean? This is for fun. I don't want kids not to have a good experience. So we understand. We're going to direct kids. All kids need direction,
Of course.
but it's a certain way that you talk to a child. And I don't believe in screaming and cussing and all that. This ain't the place for that.
And you want them to come back. You want
that's
back.
not the
You want
place
them
for
to
that.
want to say, I want to go back. I want to, like, you want to make them love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, some kids are timid when they first start. It'll be their first time
real
even
tough.
trying it. So
Yeah.
they don't know if they're going to like it, love it, or hate it until they try it. And then once they try it, we go from there. And that's where it starts at. Yeah, it starts from the coach. The coach is the leader. So, starts at the top. Excuse me. Shout out to Cade Cunningham, a.k.a. Motorcade. He just hit a buzzer beater.
Keep it a foul wow.
Down figures. He is making a mark
You
in this league. He
smell
will be an
me?
all-NBA player. I think probably second team, no less than third team. But he is making a mark in this league. He reminds me of a young Penny Hardaway. Just not as athletic as Penny, but he still got those same type of game, the same subtle moves, deceptive quickness, dime you, trade you, handles, compose you. Like he strap up, he got it all. He's one of the most well-rounded players that we have in this NBA
They currently
today.
got them in the playoffs, right? They like
Yeah,
six,
they like fifth or
seven.
sixth.
Yeah, they in the playoffs.
Currently, they would play the Knicks.
Right.
I don't know if the Knicks want to see Motorcade.
And it's amazing because remember last year they lost like 27, 28 games straight.
And he was hurt.
They set a record for the most games lost in the season.
ever in a row.
Consecutive games. So, this is a great season for them, to come back.
They bounced right back.
Be in the playoffs. You got to give a lot of props to their coach and to their squad.
That's a fact.
Sure.
Yeah, you got to give props to the coach, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, Like we just said it. We just said it. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Oh, the shower? Must be. That's all right. We'll
Shout
be
out
all
to
right.
everybody locked in, man. Shout out to Corey. Corey said, man, I also had coaches that I didn't like, but when I got older, I understood their assignment.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, that happens too. That happens too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? When I was in 9th grade, you know,
Kenny Atkins is Detroit coach. I had to think about it.
Kenny Atkins, yeah. Kenny
Barney was the coach last year, but Kenny is the. I had a brain freeze. Go ahead.
Yeah. To that point, when I was in 9th grade, you know, Coach Brooks was my coach. Coach Brooks was also like my PE teacher and all that. So Coach Brooks was like one of them type of dudes. He was kind of disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? Like he never really gave you no props. You know, I knew I was nice, but he never he was like one of them coaches where he not really gonna like give you no props. He ain't gonna tell you nice. He gonna be like, yo, like you just like everybody else. So that's the kind of coach he was.
And he was cut up.
Yeah, and then see, you know,
He act like he
so
a
he played.
bodybuilder.
Right, no, but see, the thing is, he played sports.
Yeah, right.
So he had that demeanor, like, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't
like,
all that.
Like, yeah, like you
I
ain't-
seen better.
basically, like you ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? Like you good, you cool, but you ain't all that. You feel me? So his demeanor was kind of, I don't know. I think it was kind of little. Me personally, I'm a different type of guy because I'm a confident person naturally. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, you know what I mean. I don't really need nobody to really pump me up.
Right.
But there's some kids that do need to be pumped up.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? There's some kids that do need to be uplifted sometimes.
That's a
And I
fact.
feel like he wasn't really uplifting. I feel like Coach Brooks wasn't uplifting. You know what I'm saying? He was just like a, you know,
But everybody
he was
love
kind of a
him.
negative kind of coach.
Everybody fuck
When?
with
Who
Brooks.
fuck with Brooks?
Like a lot of people say, yo, Coach Brooks was that nigga though.
As he got older,
Like people start liking him. Like people,
he
like,
got sick.
You know, I had just moved out there.
I think personally,
I had just met him. I didn't really know yo like that.
yeah.
But
Coach
he
Brooks,
rocked with me.
he was like an asshole for real.
Like, but he
Nah, he was a
I
jerk.
guess he knew I was an asshole too. So
Yeah,
he was like,
Coach Brooks was a jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard he was. I
yeah
heard
he was an
I
asshole.
heard he had some mean streaks on him.
Yeah,
but
he was
but
an
a lot of people
asshole,
say
yeah.
I fuck with Brooks though.
He would walk around like even in gym class, he'd be like zero. So like he'd be like, yeah, like he would punch guys in their chest and
Yeah, I
shit.
used to do that.
Yeah, he would like punch you in your chest, and he would be like, you know what I mean, like you know, if you bullshitting or whatever, say you playing around the gym or whatever, he'd come up and be like, yeah, zero, like you know what I mean, like he was just like kind of like a jerk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, and me, I wasn't really a bad kid in high school.
Did it teach you anything? Did you learn from anything that he taught you or tried to teach you? Or
I mean, like he was a punitive kind of coach. like one game.
He gave you punitive damages.
Very, like I'm gonna give you an
He left
example.
punitive damages.
I'm gonna give you an example.
My
Like,
man, so you are okay. Bro.
I mean, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it maybe would have helped the Ravens out. But one game we got a lot of penalties, right? So yo said for every yard
You got run.
and penalties, that's how many hills you gotta run.
God damn, them hills, boy.
So
That
all right,
Roundtown Hill?
Reynolds said the Roundtown Hill going up the Winding.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So look, so just imagine
We
you
know
get
that.
70 yards. I mean, 15 yards is a personal foul. 10 yards, you know what I mean. You got 5-yard penalty. So
So he counting each yard.
each
not
yard,
each penalty.
not each penalty, each yard.
That's crazy.
So this game, we probably had 75 yards in penalties. This motherfucker made us run 75 motherfucking hills. And I'm thinking it might have been 100, but I don't want to exaggerate.
That's slave.
But yo, he made us run a yard for each penalty.
That's slave labor. Yo.
Motherfuckers out there passing out.
That's slave labor.
Like straight up. Today, like a dude like Coach Brooks, I don't know if he could have coached today.
Nigga might have banked him. They might have
You know what I'm saying?
They might have been 5-1.
Like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Coach Brooks, you know, he never really smiled. He was just always like,
might have followed Brooks home.
yeah, like he was
These
always
days.
kind of mad and shit. Like, man,
These little young-
I'm a gym teacher. I don't really want to be here. You know what I'm saying?
But why people like Brooks though?
I mean, but I'm gonna say this. As he got older, when I went back to see him, like when he started working at Newtown and Milford and different places like that, I think he got sick because Coach Brooks had lost a lot of weight, and I think he got sick or whatever. And then I
he used
see
to let me in Milford
And then-
in the game.
that's when he started to
was
smile.
cool.
Like then you started seeing him smile and laugh. Like I ain't right
Like,
then,
come on, it hurt.
he never smiled. I ain't never see yo smile, joke, nothing. He was just always like zero. Like he had that demeanor. Ex L Dog.
He was just
Ex L Dog can tell you.
So I ain't know him like that.
Yeah.
I ain't know him when he was doing all that.
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean?
know him at his later years. Like,
And then he didn't want me to go to varsity, right? So if Coach Buck or somebody would come to watch our game, something like that, he'd take me out. Because he don't want Buck and them to see me and be like, oh, nah, he coming to varsity.
well, he knew you was nice then.
Yeah, but see, he ain't gonna let me, he ain't gonna really see, he ain't saying that. He just like, y'all, but he kept pulling me out. When yo come to the games or when he watching the games.
He's still trying to keep you for
Of
himself.
course.
For himself.
Because he's trying to get some dubs.
All right, then. So he still has some type of admiration for
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
He's going to show you it.
Corey said, I bet you I ain't give up those yards. Give up those penalties again. He said that.
Yo, that's what I said. It might have helped the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? Remember we was giving up all them penalties every week?
He's like,
Shit. Coach Brooks said, check this out. Every y'all get, when we get back to this motherfucker.
Oh, your man was crazy.
Yo, we get back to this school. That's how many hills y'all running, dog.
Yo, T got 20
Shout out to
already.
April Scott tuned in. Appreciate y'all.
It's crazy.
Yo, Luka 7 for 8 with 20 in the first quarter, 4 minutes left. He going for 6.
Look at that. Let's go, Luka. Luka on my team now.
I told you Luka was gonna be fine,
You
man.
definitely
was
told me
over
that. You
there
said he
talking
gonna be
about,
good.
You gotta pump your brakes on.
You
Luka,
did.
man.
You did. You
Luka
said.
Doncic.
I watched the nigga for years. I
He's
know what
getting
he
his
was.
stuff together. Y'all playing a lot of games in a short amount of time.
games. Yeah,
and he's still getting the groove of being in LA.
Yeah.
And he didn't play since
And he
Christmas.
was cooking the whole time, low key.
But he was still averaging 30.
JJ might be the one who told Bron chill.
Let
Let Luka get adapted. Let him do everything. Yo, let's let him get him back in game speed.
So the
You
fix,
go ahead and chill.
so the fix was in.
Yeah. But yeah.
Fix was in.
Shout
Watch
out
out
to
for
the Lakers,
us.
man.
Watch out for us.
Lakers got a team, man. They got a good squad.
Yeah, we got a squizzy.
Shout out to Rob Pelinka putting that team together.
For sure. Thanks, Nico.
He was looking a little shaky, man. I ain't gonna lie. Them Melo years and them Westbrook years, and I don't know. It was looking kind of crazy over there. Like, what are they doing?
Not really, because they was up on Denver every damn game.
And we won a chip. We did run a chip, though, Chaz.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about after
the
the chip.
last 2 years when they got swept by Denver, and they could have beat Denver all those games. Every
A little
game they was
crazy.
in.
I'm just talking about the
Jamal
whole.
Murray.
But they ain't had no shooters, though. I'm talking about the way they
We didn't have
orchestrated
no
that
shooters.
team.
I'm just saying,
they didn't have any
they
shooters.
did
not have no
They
shooters.
was in games and
But we
up.
tried. We went and got Malik Beasley. We went and got guys who were supposed to be shooters, but when they got to us, they couldn't shoot. Niggas scared to play with LeBron. That's the little niggas. So you got to be that to play with Bron, because niggas be scared. You know what I mean? LeBron make guys nervous. When you really good like that, niggas get nervous playing with Bron. That's why you got to respect guys like Austin Reeves. He that. Yo, that.
No, I don't think niggas get nervous playing with
Austin
Bron. I
playing
think it's
good
hard to
with
play
Luka.
with Bron sometimes. Though.
Nah,
I don't think nobody's
Bron,
scared. What they scared of, bro?
Bron easy to play because he's so good.
Bron don't even be
the
wild.
spotlight-
Bron don't even be.
Nah, it ain't about that. It's about the spotlight being on you, and you always supposed to win, and like it's a lot of pressure.
I said that about AD. And he
It's a
won
lot
it,
of
and
pressure.
AD was the best player that year.
Oh no, AD wasn't scared.
But I'm just saying, but people were saying like this about AD and that, and the third, but AD came and dominated. Like, he was dominating this year. He was 26-12. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know. You just gotta be a certain player to play with any great. It ain't just Bron. Like, a great, your expectations and the spotlight is definitely on you. And you gotta bring your A game every night. So you will get depicted. They will probably run with narratives and this and that and the third. They'll do that not just with Bron, but just with any type of top player.
Yeah, make that.
They say, well, they was better before he got here. Well, that is narratives always in sports. That's why headlines run sports. Sports is a headline thing. That's what it's about. Journalism and it's writing and that's what it's about. But yeah, I mean, yeah, not just Bron though. Like, I ain't gonna single Bron out. It's hard to play with a lot of greats. Like, imagine playing with Mike when he on your ass. They said,
Right.
Imagine playing with
Right,
Kobe.
right.
They said he used to be in your ass in practice.
That's the
They
thing.
said he was relentless.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Call
homie.
niggas suckers.
I'm not trying to say
They won
only
a championship
Goofy.
too.
That's what-
They
that's-
won.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
They
not
hard coaching, they hard players, man.
Yes,
You win
that's
with
what I'm
that
saying.
though. Sometimes it's better
even
that
hard,
way.
right. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. The pressure mounts on everybody. The coach, the players. Like you think it's easy to play with a Kobe Bryant?
It's great what you said
Oh,
about
easy
Austin
playing
Reeves.
with a LeBron James?
That's a great point out, Austin Reeves, because he don't care.
Right.
2 years ago, Austin Reeves said, I am him.
And he was undrafted.
I mean, I know. He said,
Connect.
I am him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like even Connect, like you gotta look at certain guys and be like, yo,
That is a baller.
them guys, he's a hooper.
Yeah,
He's
Tennessee.
a hooper.
See
He's
what
a
he did?
hooper, straight up.
And he's 23
Right,
years
shit.
old.
Austin Reeves play his ass off. He don't give a fuck. He's not afraid to make mistakes. That's one thing about being great. The greats don't. I ain't worried about fucking up.
Austin Reed grew up around black people.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't even know where he really actually from. We should know where he's from, but I think he played around black people. I'm being honest
Just
with
looking at his
like
game
the way he hoop,
and his confidence.
the way he don't care.
The way, yeah.
He don't shy away from nothing. He just get the pill. He hezzy you, step back, go to the rack. He right back at it if he miss. Like he don't get timid. He a different
Sometimes
type of.
when you out there playing with a guy that cut you out here, but you know when you playing with a guy outside and niggas used to winning, and when you get on 18, you like, yo, you gotta play with us, yo. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta step your game up.
You get a little shaky, you get the ball in your hand, like, oh, I missed. Like, you missed, yo. Come on, niggas is frying, and you ain't stepping up to that plate. You looking kind of crazy out there. Niggas won't pick you up for the next one. Like, yo, we gotta pick somebody else.
Everybody not
you
built
definitely
for
gonna be
that.
sitting for the next 2
Yo,
games.
everybody not built for that.
You got called winners for
You
the next
see guys like, you know what I mean, D-Lo and certain guys that come with certain teams, they was that. They was cool. They get with you. They kind of looking funny because they not really that.
D-Lo ain't never been that.
They confidence is not all that.
He never been that.
Them niggas start looking shaky, yo. You know what I mean?
As you can see, Luka don't care about none of that.
Of course, he's a great. He's gonna be a.
All right, shift to that though real
He's a
quick, because I mean, we
superstar.
seeing Luka what he's doing. Do y'all think that Luka is like going to be GOAT status at some point, like top guy of all time?
Shit, what he been doing his first 6-7 years? Yeah, it's GOAT status.
Give him, because they be giving him this, and I'm like, I think they kind of like crowning him a little too early.
He
Sometimes.
not giving him.
I don't think
They're
they
not
crown
giving him anything. He's taking it.
I don't think he crowned him.
Luka do whatever he want to these people. What I say, yo, time to hit that on switch like Luka Doncic, cooking these niggas on some calm shit. Keeping my poise, meditate so I can sleep through the noise. That's what that mean. Like he
He
cooking you
worried
niggas
about-
on some calm shit.
Right.
Sleep through the noise, meditate. You know what I mean? So he meditates so we can sleep through the noise. Like nothing bothers him.
He's unflapping. He's
I was
unflappable.
scheming the whole time on that. Like he don't really give a fuck about. And I say cooking these niggas, like basically cooking black people. It's a double entendre. Like I'm cooking guys that's way more athletic than me. They got all this and that, and I'm from overseas. I'm not even from here. I'm cooking y'all like it's nothing on some calm shit. Yo, Luka be just
Luka gonna win a
it's
ring.
his pace.
He gonna win a ring this year.
It's his way, or
be nuts.
it's the way he plays. He gonna play the way he going to play, and that's just that's what what makes me love Luka. What I rock with Luka, because he's gonna play the way he wants to play. You're not gonna make him.
You're not
gonna
speed him up.
dictate
You're
his
not
game.
gonna,
That's like Shea.
Yes.
That's what make me love Shea. Shea gonna play the way he gonna play. I'm dictating the game. You're gonna adapt to how I move. You're not gonna try to run me up. No, nigga, that's we don't do that. That's not the way I play basketball. You're gonna have to see what I do, and you're gonna adapt to me. Offensive wise on my team, and for the defense that has to play me. Yeah, we gonna play it the way I play, bro. I'm him. Yeah, I mean,
so he's that guy. He's been that, but I mean, he's going to be future
Any nigga who
wise.
average 30 in the league is that.
Bron might play another 3 years because look at that.
You know how hard it is to average 30?
Bron probably was gonna retire like after one. He probably gonna play one more year.
Didn't Luka put up 60 or 70?
This gonna buy Bron gonna play some more years now. They gonna get some more
Luka had
players.
70 before, I think.
His highest was what, 70, 65?
70.
What's up, Rel? Rel in the building. Shout out to Sterling Brown in the
Bro
building.
ain't been
Yo,
over here. in a
what up,
month.
baby?
Where you been at,
Bro
boy?
got a birthday coming up.
Hey,
Hey, man, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in the building. Yeah,
March birthdays, man.
we out here. Shout out to him and his fundraiser too, going down actually on
What day?
Saturday. That's the 20th. Yep, tomorrow.
It's
tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
At what time?
You gotta check the fly.
6:30.
God damn, yo.
Yeah, it's tomorrow, G.
It's going to be hard for me to make that.
It's
Hopefully I
tomorrow,
can.
man.
I'm going to try to make it.
Love, you gonna be send a donation, man. You know what it is.
Yeah, send a link, man. You know, normally I'm there. I'm going to try, man. There's a lot going on with me this week, though. I got a lot of things going on right
Let's
now.
go.
Sterling said, "F them points, man. Who Luka going to defend?"
I mean, that's a good point in the
Our
playoffs.
defense been top notch though. Our defense been good.
It's been actually the best defense in the league since
Our defense,
January.
Our defense been good. You know what I'm saying? They got Luka playing hard. And he getting more and more in
It's
shape.
going to take a team effort. Y'all got young boys that's going to help out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
We got hella niggas.
it's been always deficiencies on teams. It's always been a deficit.
Our perimeter
a de-
defense is tough.
It's always been some type of deficiency in defense on a team, on a great team. It's like
Somewhere,
one person.
it's a hole somewhere. Somebody got a hole.
Can be exploited.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all have to play team defense.
Yeah, somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Luka, you just going to move your feet, bro. As long as you move your feet, all right, we cool with that. You might can't stick the fastest guy, the quickest guy, but move your feet. At least try to beat him to the spot to bring him another way. So we could pick it up. And now they have to make a decision. That's the best way to play
Steph be
defense.
a liability sometime.
No, that was sometime a lot.
So I mean, you know, he's small. Yeah, sometimes, you know, Steph be a liability.
But they play team defense. Golden State is known for that.
Yeah, they're great at it.
And you know, Draymond can play guard. So whatever guard that he can't play, Draymond will help him out. Or lead him to somebody else to help him out. Defense is like a chess game when you play defense. It's not cut and dry. It's not one-on-one. It's not I gotta play yo all the time. No. It's help side
defense about effort. Look at defense about effort.
A lot of effort.
Look, he made a little play right there. Defense about effort.
That's what made Dennis Rodman so amazing. Because he wasn't like the most, I mean, he was athletic as hell, but he wasn't the most, you know, agile. He wasn't, you know, couldn't contort his body.
Oh, that was off him.
You know what I'm saying? Dennis Rodman used his wit, his strength, his means.
Everything he had. Whatever.
He used everything that he knew how to use. He just knew how to play. He knew how to beat you to the spot. He know how to pick he know how to pick his spots to even get rebounds. Like, I know where to go at or where to be at. Okay, the ball going over there. I'm gonna make sure I'm over there before he gets there. Like, effort. Like, just knowing the game of basketball. You gotta, first of all, to play good defense, you gotta watch film. You have to know how to. You got to know how to counter stuff. You got to know when he do that. All right, Joe, I got to be able to do this because I can't.
You got to know the guy's tendencies.
He's quicker than me. All right. So, you know, the defense it's just an art to defense, yo. You know what I mean? And effort is number one. That's key. Like, you got to, you know, be hyper or something. You got to at least throw yourself out there, jump for the ball, run, fight, dive, do all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. I think the Lakers would be just fine. You know, I think so because they have been the number one defensive team since January, and Luka, they still been the number one team
when they got
with
there.
Luka. Yeah, and this is Bron not even playing.
I'm about to say this is a little glimpse to after LeBron. Look, you know what I'm saying? Life after LeBron.
They gonna get somebody.
I mean, it's
and
like
they
after
love,
LeBron.
and they love the duo with him and Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Yo, I'm telling you, Austin Reeves getting better and better.
Not to say they keep
connecting.
You got connecting still. You got Rumi Hachimura still on the team.
Oh yeah, he hurt. He ain't even been back yet.
Jackson Hayes. You got guys that think the future is kind of intact, kind of there. You can say, but they're gonna add some other guys. Don't get it twisted. It's the Lakers. Somebody gonna want to come there and play with Luka for sure. So is that the worst trade in NBA history? Or are we gonna call that down? We're gonna call it now. I mean, next year, the Dallas Mavericks might be that.
Can't say that, man.
I mean, the Dallas Mavericks might be that next year if they healthy.
Herb said they won the trade. So
yeah, I mean, they would have.
Herb said Dallas.
I think they would have won the trade if we could have seen it play out, but niggas got hurt, so I can't predict people.
Y'all think they should shut AD down?
Especially
or should he come
everybody
back?
getting hurt.
AD should play, or should he come back if he's a? I mean, should he play?
No,
or should
he already
sit
giving
down?
up money so he can come back. Like, they about to get KD. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Like, KD is going to Dallas, yo.
I saw reports that he might come to LA too on the low. I'm just saying.
No, KD ain't coming no damn LA. KD going to Dallas because first and foremost.
Look at Blizzy. Right?
No, man. He already played with Kyrie. They
No, he wanted to go to Dallas. He wanted to play for Dallas.
They bailed on each other back at what's the name?
This is what happened, y'all.
Did Kyrie leave him back at what's the name?
No,
at the Nets?
No, Kyrie ain't leave anybody.
Kyrie dipped on the niggas.
It was free agency, bro.
I know. He got low. He said, I'm out of here, man. He took his book bag, put it on his back.
I need 150
You know what I'm saying?
Bro said that's not the worst trade. What you think, bro, about the trade then?
Yes.
Because it's the fact that it's just everybody hurt. So, of course, it's going to look like that. We don't know until, you know.
Brother Luka fan, eh?
Is he? Hell yeah. That's just me play like Luka.
So now Joe, you a Laker now? Rel over here with me now. Rel a Laker.
Oh, Black, man. You ain't even
Let's go to LA. Let's go to LA, yo.
Black is a funny guy, man. You got skepticism
man,
about
Rel
Luka,
gotta go to LA, man.
It's a funny dude.
You know
I swear to God, this nigga is he's a swindler. He's a swindler, him. This guy, Devin, he ain't even money bills. He's Devin, right? He's kind of a swindler.
Bro said, yes, God.
Yes, God.
Yeah, of course I love Luka.
Yeah,
that's his man.
Yeah,
But
frying shit.
Yeah, but let's talk about Detroit, yo, for a second, yo. Yeah, like I said when we started, Cade Cunningham did what he had to do, motorcade. He out here really playing great basketball. But like, yo, Detroit was sorry as hell. Like, we've never even seen. They broke a record for the most losses, and what they doing this year it's uncanny. It's outstanding, yo. Like, we gotta tip your hat off. I'm talking about they play great defense, and they missing Ivy. Imagine if Ivy was playing with Cade. That's his other guard.
That's one
Keep
of
it
the
a foul wow.
Yeah.
Like injured. Like he like tore something crazy. You know what I mean? So imagine him having a guy, a top 5 pick type dude, alongside him right now. Oh my gosh, yo. They playing like this without him. They would be a 50 to 60 game winning team, yo, with Ivy, yo. At least 55 games, 54 games. I really think. Because
Buying them in the playoffs.
yeah, that's why that's
Playoffs.
That's what I mean.
I mean,
The
playoffs.
season almost done, so it's like, what you think moving forward? You think they can do with this squad that they have right now without Ivy? So what you think they can do? What they've been doing all year? They might play the Knicks. Hopefully Brunson is back healthy. You know, he sprained his ankle real bad. I don't know how long. How long is Brunson out, bro?
How the Knicks been holding up since he been out?
They still in third place.
Okay.
You know, Bucks and Indiana right behind them and all that. So it's like, don't time for slip ups. But they played tonight.
They on now?
They play
Yeah, they on
Cat
now.
and
Yeah, I just seen that. I think they just showed the score a little bit ago.
okay.
Yeah, they on now though.
So
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
How many games we got left? We got like 15 games out from the. Not even that.
It's like 13.
17 games, 16.
Oh, it's like some games.
Some
yeah.
games 17.
Okay.
15 and 16.
Shit coming down.
That's
to the
why I
cup.
want
Not
the
many
Elder
left.
come in.
And everything is like lined up, especially on the west side. Like shit tight.
Oh, it's definitely
Like
tight.
shit tight. I'm talking like 2 games might separate the, you know what I mean, the fourth and the second team or something like that. Like everything is kind of tight.
Minnesota coming alive.
Yeah,
They've been playing basketball. They've been playing good basketball.
Look at this nigga connect. These boys, man.
Connect a whole.
These boys in they groove, man.
I don't even know how.
That trade. I'm glad they kind of
Got my
descended that.
me too.
Because I didn't like Connect leaving though. I didn't like that. I don't care about everything else. I did not like him leaving that team.
Yeah,
though.
I feel you.
didn't.
I feel you. I'm glad he. God, sometimes some things just ain't meant to. Some things ain't meant to happen, y'all. You feel me? Some stuff is not meant to
I
happen,
don't know how
yo.
Connect wound up on the list.
That rescind
How you
might be huge.
get drafted 17 though? Like he was one.
That's
of
a
the,
steal.
He's one of the top college players.
He's a good player.
He went crazy in the tournament.
Yeah.
He's 23 years old, so it means he's mentally ready. He's physically ready. He's ready to actually come into the NBA and step in and fill the role that he got to play in.
And they about to ship him out.
Like, why did he go 17? Look at all the players that was drafted before him. I look at a lot of that.
I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like, why they shipping Connect though? Like they just
It
got
didn't
him.
make sense.
I think they had to probably put him in there, and they wanted a big man so bad
They had to.
that
was the player.
I mean, yeah, that
The
was-
Hornets
the
wanted
team
him.
probably had
The
to-
Hornets really wanted him though.
They
Yeah,
wanted
that's the thing. That's the thing. He was the catch. He was the. You feel me? Like
They wasn't getting rid of Reeves.
They wasn't right. They not fucking with Reeves.
Reeves
So you
wasn't.
gotta give me something.
You gotta give me.
You gotta give me
That's
something.
valuable. That's
That's
valuable.
valuable. That you know what I mean? And you know we needed a big man so bad. It was
they
like
needed a big man.
you know they was all calling for it. LeBron calling for it. AD was calling before he left.
Maybe before he left.
Remember, he was saying, "I need a big man." You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jenny Buss used to get him out of there. Well, he wasn't happy. He said he was playing out of position and we needed a big man. So, I mean, we're going to let his ass go.
That's how I go.
Fuck it, I'm getting Luka.
It is business. I mean, shit. I go get Luka.
You feel me? Like you said.
Man, they offer
It is what
Luka.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody would have made it. Anybody would have made that trade.
Not
For
anybody.
Luka.
Not really anybody. It just depends. Lakers, they could make that trade because Braun needed a Luka. Like Braun, like shit. I ain't gotta do all this shit on my governance no more.
Rel said his boys
I ain't
looking
got no
good.
Luka.
Herb, Steph, Jimmy, Draymond looking good. He's saying, Rel saying his boys looking good, man.
They are. Yo, Golden State. They bumped my boys last night. All right, I got you. Y'all did that. Y'all bumped Milwaukee.
Yeah, they bumped
Without Steph, you know what I'm saying? It was a good game from y'all. Dame ain't really have a good game. He had 16 points, you know what I mean? We missing Bobby Portis too, yo. That's our anchor, yo. That's our guy that we need. He be back soon too.
Yeah. They lost.
Shit, Bobby, you don't watch Milwaukee. You don't know. No, Bobby is him. Like, he's one of those guys that anchors everything, like the defense, the offense. He does everything that we
Yeah,
need.
Steph and them going to be a problem in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to worry about Golden
Jimmy
State.
and Steph and Dre,
And the confidence
they
is
gonna be a
building.
problem.
And the confidence is building.
They hooping. Jimmy is like a Swiss Army knife, yo. Like he do everything. He do whatever you need him to do for that night. Like he can do this, he can do that. He can be a facilitator. He can be a scorer.
That's a
He can
fact.
be a 3-point shooter.
That's a
He can
fact.
be a defender. Like yo, he can do a lot of little shit, yo.
Jimmy Buckets.
His game is he has a smart ass game,
Playoff Jimmy is
and
a
he doesn't
thing.
really ever look like he exerts a lot of energy with it. Like he's just so
A problem, bro.
smart.
Says.
But
You know what to do.
He has a smart game, yo. The way he plays,
He plays like a true vet.
very smart game, yo. He works perfectly with them.
And he's strong.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Not just physically, he mentally strong too. Like he know
Yeah,
how
no
to get
doubt.
you out your game.
Yeah, real talk.
He the type of nigga that know how to get you out your game. Play you a way that you ain't used to him playing. He'll play off you sometimes. They get up on you sometimes. Like Jimmy different. Like he's a different dude, you know. Like where's he from for real? Where's Jimmy from, yo?
I don't know. Jimmy,
Where's Jimmy Butler from,
I
bro?
was raised by he was a
Some
doctor.
white
people child.
He was a doctor. Yeah,
Yeah, he seems like that.
He's
Yeah,
adopted.
he seem-
I know that story, but
he seems.
I forgot where he was from though, because they had that story on ESPN one day when they were talking
Yeah.
about
Jimmy a
Years
little
ago.
weird too. He a little weird.
He act weird, but I think he not.
Nah, he
I think
weird.
he a troll.
He a little different. He cool though. I mean, he's a little different though.
No, because he say real nigga shit.
I'm not saying he's not a real.
No,
nigga.
but not. That's what I'm saying. Like weirdos don't be saying real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Weirdos just say weird shit all the goddamn time. Sometimes Jimmy really get on some real shit. Like, yeah, this is what's going on. But then he'll act weird. Like he do it on purpose. Like it seems like he just want to make you feel.
Like he's
away.
fucking with you.
Yeah,
He's
yeah. That's what I'm
like
saying.
he's being funny.
Man, fucking with you.
being funny
Like
on
this
some
nigga,
fuck.
yo.
Yeah.
What's up with this nigga? And
He remind me of
Then you
Jamie
play-
Foxx a little
When you
bit.
play with him,
They remind you of Willie Beeman a little bit.
Willie Beeman.
He
They
got-
really get on that goddamn
yeah,
field.
got a little Willie Beeman.
Texas.
Cooking
He from
it.
Houston, Texas.
He from
That's where he grew up
Texas.
from,
That's where he's
Houston.
from,
Okay.
Houston.
He got a little Willie Beeman in him, yo.
He said, Willie Beeman. Yo, Houston is number 2, yo.
That's the
Speaking
team.
of Houston.
That's the team that I was gonna say. But that's another team that's a
Is he
big.
coach of the year?
That's a big, like, you know what I mean, honorable mention.
Who's coach of the
Fucking-
year?
The fucking
The Rockets.
most improved team. Like that's another.
Who
team
coach of the year?
right there? And Duke.
Is it Duke is the coach of the year?
Or your man Steve Atkins.
Kenny Atkins.
Or Kenny Atkins. One or the other.
They got to be them two.
Him or Kenny Atkins. Or, you know, it could be JJ. Don't put my man JJ like third, though. Because the Lakers wasn't like, they did go to the playoffs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They did go to the playoffs.
We
so.
talking about teams that got turned away.
Yeah, so we talking
Out
about
of the
teams that
playoffs.
wasn't doing shit.
And
last
now where
year.
they at?
Right. So, yeah.
That means a lot.
That means a fucking whole
That's
lot.
The turnover.
I'm going to say Kenny Atkins. They lost 28 straight games. Bro.
God damn.
Set a
I
fucking
thought it was
record.
more than that.
They set a record. Like, that's sick.
That's a lot of
It's
games.
fucking sick.
Just
How do you-
lose
nigga,
every night.
I got to throw it. Yo,
And they was losing
how the
by
fuck
not
you
a lot.
lose
They was
28?
barely losing games.
That's like a lot of bad
Like, you
luck.
couldn't win that game, yo. Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of bad luck to lose that many fucking games.
28
28 fucking
straight.
games. Like, come on, bro. Oh, look at Bron. Bron got some old shit on.
The hockey shit.
Hockey, okay, Bronny Bron. Yeah.
Jersey, huh?
Bron that nigga, man. Give a fuck what y'all say. Yeah, Bron that nigga. Bron said, all the Stephen A talk is over. I can come back on the bench now.
When you
You know
say
what
you
I mean?
don't get fucked with y'all, like who you be talking about? Like in general?
As
Or
far
you
as
talking about
what?
us?
As far as what?
Or you talking about people that's in this room?
No, what you about
Like,
Bron?
when you say I don't get fucked with y'all, say like you talking
Oh,
about
no,
in general.
no, people. There's people out in public.
So that's
people,
why.
Talk about whoever, man. What
Pe-
you mean,
people,
right?
period, man.
I
I'm
ask
talking
him
about people.
questions sometimes.
I'm just talking about people, period, man. You know,
I
when
got
they
some
say
whoever.
that,
That's
they got
his
some
guy.
some slick shit to say about my nigga Bron,
He
yo.
said Black love LeBron. Everybody knows.
You know what I'm saying? That's my
I
nigga,
check
man.
his temperatures.
But I shit. If Bron on some goofy shit, I say that shit. I don't be like,
no,
hold
no,
back.
you do. No, you do.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Shit.
wouldn't say you be overstating.
Bron out here flopping or doing some
At
fuck
least,
shit.
at least you do. At least you do keep it trill on
Yeah.
your standards. You're not like a super stand.
Nah.
You're a
I
real
ain't gonna
guy.
ride with him on some
No,
fuck
no, no.
shit.
He's a super stand. He's not an
He
overstand.
tells it. He tells it real. He tells
Nah,
it. He tells
I
it
don't-
like it is.
He don't overstand, but
He
he's
don't. He tells it like it is.
Yeah, if Bron is acting like a bitch and he ain't wanting to shoot or he doing some fuck shit, nigga, I'm pissed. I'm calling that shit out ASAP. Bron, you playing like a bitch again. I don't want to see this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna say that shit.
This nigga turned the ball over.
Yeah, these niggas
Russell
hooping.
Westbrook turning the ball
Yo,
over.
these niggas is hooping. Yo. I don't care what y'all say, man.
I'm looking at the standings. The standings is looking very interesting right now because certain teams gonna have to play certain teams. Y'all gotta understand. I'm gonna tell y'all something about sports and especially basketball. This shit is about matchups. It ain't about what team better all the time either, yo. Some teams get bumped when they actually might be really better.
When they get the wrong matchup.
Yo, but when you play a team that's hot or a team that know you or a team that got it out for you, just like I think LA could have beat
Sometimes
Denver
you
the
got-
last 2 years, I thought LA was. I put my money. I thought LA was gonna beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Sometimes you just got
they just
guys.
kept winning at the end.
Yeah, because sometimes you got guys that's just, like you say, not a bad matchup, but you got guys that just fry you. You can't do nothing about it. Like Jamal Murray, he be frying them.
Memphis and LA might play each other.
It's like he got our number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some niggas that just got your fucking number, yo. Some
And it's
guys-
mental. Then it start getting mental. Like, man, he keep frying us. Like,
got
it's not
you.
And
even-
that's what
yo.
you don't want. See, let me show you something. This is what you don't want.
that hockey jersey is
You
regular.
not want
Sterling said that
Memphis
hockey jersey is regular.
to drop the 6, and then Denver and LA 4 and 5, because they're gonna play each other again, first round again.
Mhm.
So I'm telling y'all right now. Speaking of LA, I don't know. They beating Denver right now. I know Jokic. We see what's going on. We know what's going on. But what I'm saying is, do you have the mental state to play them 3 years straight? This could be the 3rd year. No AD this time. This will be the 3rd year straight.
We beat them this year.
Do you think y'all beat Denver this year?
Yeah.
Because it might wind up actually happening from the standings. I don't know. You know, it's like 15, 16, 17 games. What's going to end up? What's going to happen? But this is going to be very interesting. The Knicks, Detroit, very interesting. Denver, LA again, very interesting. Memphis, but do y'all want to play Memphis or Denver?
I don't give a fuck who we play. Got Luka and LeBron.
That shit sound good, man.
That shit is good.
That shit be sound good.
shit, I don't give a fuck who we play.
You know, playoffs a whole different
You know what I'm
animal, man.
Real talk, it is.
Whole different animal. Do you guys think Phoenix can jump into the 10? Cause you know Dallas.
Phoenix garbage.
They talking about Dallas might have to fucking start forfeiting games if they can't bring people up because you got certain people that playing 2-way contracts. They only got a couple more games left to where they only can play in the actual games.
We beat Phoenix without nobody. We ain't had neither one of our niggas in there.
But you know,
Phoenix packing. They
What
ain't
if-
trying. They not trying to win. Them niggas ain't trying to win, yo.
what if they start getting it together like where's the we got to play. We in the play in.
Too late.
We bumped them. Boom. We in.
Yeah, you can't just sometimes in sports you can't really just turn that shit on and off, man. It's like you gotta be in that mindset. Like them, they not I
Just
don't-
like relationships, it's all about chemistry.
Yeah, I don't got them. They don't have it. I don't think they got it.
It's all about chemistry.
They've been playing together. They don't have it. They just don't have it. I don't think they got it. It's weird. It's kind of weird. If you look at their team, it's just weird.
What do you think the problem is?
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
I can tell you what the problem
For
is.
Phoenix?
but What do you think the problem is? I'll tell y'all, but y'all
I mean,
go
it's just personnel. They didn't put the team together well. I don't. They got the guys. Those 3 guys. They all do this kind of the
Got no
same
leader.
thing. They don't, get the guys involved. They
That's
don't
one.
really rebound. They don't
That's
shoot.
one. That's a huge
They
one.
just
Cause.
Yeah.
But they don't have a point guard. They don't have a true point guard. They don't have, and you know the crazy part is they were talking about that. What if Chris Paul would have stayed with them? And you know I'm not a big Chris Paul fan, but I know what Chris Paul can do, especially with those type of guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a veteran minimum type guy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would have took the minimum to play with these guys. They need a guy like him. They need a guy to distribute to these guys. Y'all can't really distribute to each other like y'all want because first of all, the chemistry not there to even do it. Second of all, y'all not even them type of players to actually just put your mind state into I'm just being a point
And
guard.
he could have been both, the leader and a point guard.
That's what I'm
They don't got no
saying.
leader, and like you said, they got 2 shooting guards, I guess.
3, really.
3, yeah.
I mean, I know KD is small forward technically,
Yeah.
but he really a 2. The way how he really hoop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So that chemistry is
they're
all
missing
fucked up.
of true. They need a Rondo. They need someone exactly like that. Like just a dude like him. Like I don't care about scoring like
It's not
that,
really
bro.
many of those guys out there, man.
That's the
That
problem
does
with the
that.
NBA.
That's a lost art. That's a lost art. They
There
don't-
is no more point
How
guard.
did LA win?
The point guard.
Rondo was a big part of that.
Rondo.
He was getting everybody
And he was a
involved.
coach on the floor.
Bronny had to do
He was a coach.
all that
He was a coach.
shit
He was a
that Bron knew.
facilitator. He was smart. He knew he was just that
Remember
guy.
Rondo at the end of when they
Rondo.
won, he sat in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
He just had the ball, just was like,
Yeah.
yo, you know what I mean? Like he had his little
Yeah, that
moment
point
to
guard
himself.
position, that's a lost art, man. Everybody wants to score.
And Rondo plays D.
That's the problem with all this AAU shit, man. Everybody think they a score, yo. Everybody want to be the fucking score. Everybody gotta score. It's like, yo,
AAU all been basketball.
we need more true,
Rec ball was
like
better
a
than
true
AAU.
fucking
team.
point guard.
I
I ain't
mean, you
saying
should
a
have
point guard can't be a scorer, but he need to be a point guard.
Sometimes
Nigga need to
you
be
had
getting niggas available.
The point guard, the shooting guard, the
Yeah.
small forward.
Positions.
Yeah, the power forward, the center. Like
Yeah.
back in the day, the guys put teams together thinking that was the way to do it. You get a point guard that distribute the ball, or John Stockton, just per se. Somebody you play defense, distribute the ball, get steals. You know what I'm saying? Hit open shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Play, run the offense.
BJ Armstrong.
Make sure the offense get ran. Shooting guard shoots the ball. They get the
Right.
ball on the wing. They get some.
He a shooter.
It's funny.
shooters.
It's funny how he brought up AAU, right? You know why I love rec ball more than AAU? We know AAU is more the glamour and the glitz. We understand that, right? Because it takes money to even run AAU. It takes a lot of this. It takes a lot of that. But why rec ball is better? Because those guys grew up together in the same neighborhood. It's just like overseas. Like these guys, they played together for the last 7, 8 years, 5, whatever years. That's why they mesh and they play really good together. Rec ball, if you play for Fred B, y'all played together for the 8 years straight.
Right.
You growing up together, even the guys older than you, you grew up under them. All the other young guys coming up under them, CC Jackson to Cecil Kirk. I can name Upton to all these Robert C. Marsh.
It's a program.
It's programs like these are real reps, BNBL and Project Survival and all those leagues was better than AAU. Those guys got stolen from those recs to go play AAU together. Okay, we understand if you put these guys together, and yeah, the talent might outweigh a lot of different type of players or different type of teams because the talent is just the talent. But when y'all, as the years progress, you might win that year. You might look good for a couple years, but as the years progress, it's like, oh well, these guys don't have the chemistry like they supposed to because yeah, talent outweighs a lot of things. A lot of things. I always say that talent prevails, but sometimes the mental overstands the talent. Like if you're not mentally there, if you don't like, ain't mine. He get more buckets than me. I want to be the recruit. I want to be the 5-star nigga. Yeah. I'm the McDonald guy, the ABCD cat nigga.
You got a lot of dissension on the team.
IG and his Facebook and all these socials.
He getting all the shots.
He getting all
the looks.
Oh, just his highlights look better. Or he dunked better than me, but I'm a better player than that nigga for real. He just looked better than me in certain. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot mentally that goes into that rec ball. Oh, you know, mental. I mean, it's past mental. It's about chemistry number one. If we can't hoop together, we can't win it. We not gonna win because we playing against guys that's the same way. We're playing against Upton. We're playing against all these different recs that they just like us. It ain't no everybody put together from 8 different neighborhoods. That's what they doing with the damn private schools and all that shit. Everybody from this way and that way, y'all just put them together and y'all just better hurry up and mesh and hope the coach is a great coach to put it together. No. When I grew up, we all grew up together. Like when I played for Pimlico, we started that middle school shit. Shout out to Pimlico Middle, Calverton, Green Spring, Falstaff, Garrison.
No, that was high school, my bad.
Garrison, I can't thinking of something, forgetting somebody else.
That was lit though, wasn't it?
Lamel, that's when Lamel was in school. It was the littest. We started that. It was no middle school leagues. This was the first year they started middle school leagues in the city and the county. It was a city. It started in the city first. But my point is, all of us, we grew up together. Like we was together for at least 2-3 years before we even, you know what I'm saying? We played rec ball, this, that, and the third. Down, we playing middle school ball. It's past rec now. Like you're above rec now. Now it's like it's almost high school. It's like damn, it's right before we go to high school. You play for your school. Everybody coming out. It's to be lit. Crazy women, bro. All the chicks, drug dealers, everybody in the crowd, all that shit. So it was like, but you know each other. So you had each other back the whole time. It wasn't like a nigga I just met. I just met Joe for real 5 days ago. I mean, he nice, but I don't really know yo like that. We don't kick it.
So I really don't rock with him like that.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. Far as like kids, I mean, grown ups. Maybe y'all could get that. Even we see that in the NBA. That don't even work. Like Phoenix, that's what leads me to Phoenix. That don't even. It ain't working, is it? I mean,
yeah, just putting a whole bunch of guys together that's good don't always work. You know, it needs the chemistry. Shit got to mesh.
Especially with no point guard.
Right.
Keep telling you,
the point guard, the glue. The point guard, the glue.
Remember that.
The point guard's the glue.
Like they say, quarterbacks is the most important position. Well, point guard is the most important position to me in basketball. Pitcher is the most important position in baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things at the helm when you running shit and really like guiding stuff and you work off of him. To me, that's just the way I grew up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, talent prevails. Like I said, I'll say that again. Talent prevails, but only when you being coached properly. There's a lot of factors that go into when talent does prevail. Like, yeah, of course you have the best talent in the world and beat everybody that you're better than. But shit, you might got a team, the African team, Sudan. Remember Sudan?
Yeah, they almost bumped the USA.
Almost. They said they cheated. They said we cheated. They said they supposed to bump us, like a couple calls didn't go their ways, whatever. You know how it goes. They probably right. But these guys been playing with each other for years. They just built a team. It's the first time they even put the team together, but these guys been playing with each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta really look at, especially basketball, you gotta look at the sport for what it is. Yo, you guys gotta learn how to play the game, and you gotta have a glue guy. What you said, the glue guy is the point guard. And a lot of teams don't have point guards. That's why they'll never win a championship, bro. They'll never win a championship. Most of these teams just come out here to get paid and make revenue and sell jerseys or whatever. And like and most of these owners don't even care about them. It's like they hobby. They don't even make their money off of basketball or whatever they own. They make more money off of tech and all this other crazy stocks and all this other stuff. This stuff is like a hobby for certain people. That's why I like, what's my man name for the Clippers? The Clippers that own, he the richest. He could buy the whole NBA, damn near. What's his name? Ballmer. Worth $123 billion. Like, I could buy all you niggas, for real. And then still have money left over. But he be fired up. He cares about it. He built a new stadium and built.
He ain't win shit, though, but yeah.
But I'm just saying, but he cares.
I know. I mean, he win that, but he cares.
Yeah, but he trying to.
Yeah. He going hard.
And the Clippers might make noise too. Shit. They looking good. They looking all right too. I'm just saying, man, put your love into the craft, man, and build your team the way you need to build your team. And shout out to the Lakers. They ain't got Luka. They needed another nigga because Brown couldn't do it on his own. You can't keep running point guard and doing this and doing all that. You old as shit, 40-something years old, because that's what you keep saying, 40. And you can't put it all on Bron, and I get it.
Yeah, Bron good. Bron shit. Bron fucking having one of the best seasons of his life. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
great season.
Ain't nothing we can say about Bron, man.
Great season, man.
Bron has exceeded his expectations, for sure.
Let's talk about the NFL right now. A lot of things going down. A lot of little things going down in the league.
Steelers got DK. Did we talk about that?
Draft on his way.
Yeah, Steelers got DK.
Yeah, we rapped about that.
Yeah,
we can go back into it though to lock in.
What are some other things?
Recently, looks like the Minnesota Vikings have said they're going to move with their offensive rookie, Mr. J.J. McCarthy. They're going to roll with him and not pursue Aaron Rodgers. And so Rodgers is still thinking about. I don't know what they're going to do. Or who's going to,
still trying to play football.
He had a great 7-game stretch last year. Last 6-7 games.
Rodgers 40, 41?
Yeah, he
about to be 42, I believe.
Yeah, it's time for Rodgers to hang this shit up. What's the purpose of keep? You're playing football. Why does he want to keep playing football in this? No, seriously, like what is he trying to prove?
Just like, let's just say not say prove, but you got guys like, you seen what Tom Brady did. You see how Peyton Manning
still winning and shit.
You see how Peyton Manning, his career played out.
Lucky to go with them Bucks.
No, I'm just talking about how greats still feel like if they can play, they want to play. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't get it, man. He got hurt the first year, and he came back next year, looked terrible. What's the purpose of keep doing it? He's 41.
I really believe.
Why are you still playing football?
I really believe he had
a game, Blizzy. If you still had a chance to get $50 million or $40-something million to play a game,
money, man.
Or,
sport
no,
is
no,
a
it's not.
danger- It's not like
It's not the money. I'm just saying you still get to play the game at a high level.
How dangerous the sport is. Like, it's not like a basketball. You getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your body is taking a pounding. You got like, it's not like, a sport, baseball, or a sport where it's not a physical contact sport on your head and your body and shit. Like, I don't see what the purpose of continuing to play the game, especially at the level that you playing it at, and you're not gonna win shit. Football is such a hard sport to win a championship.
All right, well, let's address the elephant in the room.
So what the fuck are you playing for?
Who the Giants should go get then?
I mean, they should draft Shador.
Who should Giants go get then?
If Shador is there, they should get Shador.
Should they start all over, start fresh, go get a quarterback, build with your receivers that you got there?
Pick. They don't pick to what?
They picked third. I thought it was third or something like that.
Yeah, they got third pick.
Third or fourth?
They got third pick, yes.
Yeah,
So,
Tennessee,
we know
Cleveland,
Vegas ain't giving
Giants.
Gino went to Vegas, right? Didn't Gino go to Vegas?
Yes.
All right, so we know Shador ain't going to Vegas. So everybody always thought he was going to Vegas. Everybody said Vegas. So let's just count that out.
You never know, but yeah, you're right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So should Aaron Rodgers go to the Giants and then Shador can learn under Aaron? Aaron not gonna be here for long.
What the fuck is Aaron going to the Giants to do? What?
I don't think rookies should be starting in the league like that anyway. To me, it's only a handful in my lifetime that I've seen actually do good as rookies, bro.
I don't see it. Aaron is not going to no Giants.
He's going somewhere. Somebody about to pick him up.
But he got to go somewhere.
I know you want him to just fade away to black, but that's not happening. So we gotta be realistic. He's going to get picked up on someone. So who you think would pick him up? Who you think could benefit from Aaron Rodgers?
The Giants are starting all the way over.
I know. Should you start over with a veteran quarterback with your rookie behind him? I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
I would pick Aaron Rodgers.
Why not go somewhere where they got a good back? I don't know.
Shador ain't going far in the draft. He gonna be top 5. So what we doing? Like what we?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's crazy. The Bills got Joey Bosa though, yo. Damn. No, how that fuck that happened, yo? They got Joey Bosa, yo. Bills is building. The Bills is trying to make some moves, bro. They trying to make some moves, man. They tired of getting bumped, yo, by the goddamn Patty Mahomes and the crew, man. I guess they getting sick of that shit. And they barely beat us, yo, but
What's one of the major moves y'all think is gonna be the most impactful move? I got one for y'all just to put one out there real quick. I mean, he Rock kind of alluded to this in Facebook. I mean, Debo going to the Commanders might be a big move for them.
That's fucking.
That might be. Then when I seen that, I'm like, man, that's kind of like a.
That's
kind of like a big
move.
That's big.
Debo on them, and they already nice.
That's big.
And Debo don't have to do as much as he did on the Niners.
And now they can get, because they had the long ball. Now they got a short ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you can get Debo the ball in space on a little screen pass. They already had Scary Terry going. You know what I'm saying? Like they had the deep balls figured out.
And they tight end. What's the tight end?
You know what I'm saying?
He's nice too.
They just needed a little somebody outlet.
They signed him.
Yeah, Debo, that's a tough ass pickup.
That's gonna be hard to beat, bro.
You know what I mean, they get a little defense. You know what I mean, they're gonna be tight.
Damn.
What's a move that y'all seen that y'all think would be impactful for that team immediately?
For who?
I'm asking y'all, who do y'all think? Any moves y'all seen that like, oh wow,
hey, yo,
they
we
got
picked
them.
up Cooper Rush.
Yeah, we picked up Cooper Rush. Our backup.
I forgot to even mention that. We picked up Cooper Rush. Like, that's some shit. He a good backup though. He always been a solid backup.
I mean, how do you think how do you feel about how the Ravens moves? Because we really don't pay a lot during free agency, and we focus on the draft a lot. So what do y'all think?
No. We always pick up a veteran in free agency. That's
a veteran. I'm talking about like spending some money, trying to go after a guy. We don't do that, but we do focus on the draft. Or how do y'all feel about what we've done so far? Like, what y'all think?
I mean, the draft ain't happened yet, but I love the fact that we got
what we've been doing. What y'all think about what we've been doing?
I love DeAndre Hopkins.
Re-signed Staley. We let it go. A couple of guys. Re-signed Tyron Wallace. We re-signed.
Give us a C+. You know what I'm saying? We did, yeah. I think we need
Supposed
a
to.
pass rusher. Still,
Definitely.
that's like a key. I think we definitely need a pass rusher.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
a DB.
I agree though. We definitely need a pass rusher.
You know what I mean? That would solidify us on that defense.
We definitely need a
get
pass
somebody
rusher.
that can rush the passer. That's like where we missing. That's what we missing. Even though they said we wasn't bad with the rush, but it wasn't like
Shit, we was one of the top.
yeah, I know, but it
That's
wasn't.
crazy how that we was the top sack
We ain't
guys.
have no one guy that just like gonna bring havoc to the every every third, fourth down.
a person
We
that
know
get double
coming.
team.
Yeah, a person that's we gonna take away somebody. They coming every time. We ain't had that guy. That guy on that outside. That's what we need.
So you think we missing that?
That's what we miss. I think we missing that.
I mean,
The front four got busy, but we need another. We need a guy to. Yeah, we need to continue to get that
if you look
depth
at
at that position. We need
look-
more depth at that position in the offensive line. Though we
If you
did
look at
sign
the
some
stats-
offensive linemen too. Though.
yeah, if you look at the stats, like the Ravens did a lot of great things on defense, low key, like
Yeah.
high grade type shit. We
we
was the
definitely
number one
fucked
defense
up.
in the league. Last 8 games, we was number one. So like the same thing the Lakers doing since January. Like you know what I'm saying? So
We just gotta finish.
yeah,
Basically, that's
that's
all it
really
is,
it
bro.
is. I don't think it's like
It ain't, you know what I mean? It really
A
ain't
one
with our
player,
personnel or
no.
nothing. We just gotta finish. We gotta finish. We gotta stop starting the race real strong and then we don't finish. You know what I'm saying? It was the last 2 years we had the best team in the fucking NBA, in the NFL. The best team.
I
Both
believe-
years we had the best fucking team. All the stats, all that shit.
We did all that shit.
All the
we broke
accolades.
records and shit last
Both
year.
records, all that. We did that shit 2 years in a row.
Yeah, we did. We
And
definitely
then we
did.
came into the playoffs and laid a fucking egg, yo. Like, we just gotta finish.
That's a fact.
Niggas is not finishing strong. We finishing weak every time.
Finishing means a lot.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You got teams that play mediocre all year, and then they come to the playoffs and they get better.
Mm.
They amp their shit up in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fucking go back. We regress in the playoffs.
Football is definitely the ultimate team sport. You know what I'm saying?
That shit can't
really the
happen, yo. It's
ultimate
one
team
game, yo. Playoffs is one fucking game. This ain't one game.
It's one game.
You gotta be peaking and when you get in that playoffs.
One bump
You
Lil.
gotta be going up.
One bump
Can't
Lil.
have these bad fucking halves, these bad quarters, these bad moments. Like, it can't happen in the playoffs. You gotta be damn near perfect. That's what it takes.
Turnovers is the thing because you seen how the playoffs went this year. Each round when the team had playoffs, had turnovers, they went home. Those last 4 teams that was left, they didn't turn the ball over at all. Those championship teams, they didn't turn the ball over those first 2 rounds. Once you get to that championship round and you make a mistake, it's going to be highlighted.
Capitalize.
You're going home.
You out of here. Niggas capitalize off
I mean, just to even, piggyback on what we're saying, they said, did the Ravens hit our free agency goals? And they said, well, not yet. The Ravens achieved their biggest goal when they re-signed Stanley. Of course, we needed to get Ronnie Stanley back. Gave him his money. Good. Boom. The best available left tackle in free agency. Got him. He's sealed, signed, and delivered. But Baltimore also bolstered and supporting cast for Lamar Jackson by adding Hopkins as a number 3 wide receiver. But the Ravens have not addressed their holes on defense, which is the cornerback, inside linebacker, safety, and edge rusher.
Said that DB shit.
So I'm believing that in this draft, like we should be able to.
Getting burnt, Stevens, and all the motherfuckers getting their shit torched out of them. You know what I'm saying?
We need a top
Motherfuckers,
DB, and a
motherfuckers
top
like,
edge rusher off the break.
A second-year coordinator, though, man. I think they're going to be ready for the system, and they're going to know the personnel a lot better. So I think we're going to be better on defense for sure.
like
Starting out.
Jamar Chase cooking is scoring 5, 6, 7 touchdowns and shit. Like, yeah, we can't win like that, man. I mean, Lamar got to put too much points up. He got to
And the
be
crazy part, we
Lamar.
bumped them niggas.
Lamar got to be right, and they scored like 9 touchdowns on us.
It was crazy.
Lamar got to be Superman to win these games. Lamar got to have 120. He got to have 120 quarterback rating.
Yo, it's crazy.
Yo got to have crazy numbers to beat this shit, man.
Like historical.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
Historical
you
numbers.
can't, niggas put up 4, 5 touchdowns. You really supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. We won both of those games. Like you said, they scored like 9 touchdowns on us.
They did.
That's crazy.
We did.
That don't make no sense.
We
Both
can't.
teams just run up and down the damn field. Ain't nobody playing no defense.
We can't lie about
And that
that.
was the first, like you say, we got better. We got better as the year went on. We got better when they switched when they put your man back at safety. They moved some shit around.
Hamilton,
They moved Hamilton, right. When they moved Hamilton, our defense got a little bit more sturdy.
They was number one.
Yeah, so
I mean,
you know what I mean?
whatever we did last year, keep that same energy. But now we got to add to it, especially with the draft. We got to draft some studs. And we're known to draft defensive studs. So that's never been our problem. We need to draft, like you said, a top edge rusher, and let's draft a top DB. Off the break, the best DB we can get, the best sack nigga we can get. Let's go. We can get him. We know we can.
You need big physical guys too. Like, not say them corners that we got are kind of smaller, but even the young boy we got from Clemson. I mean, he's a good corner, but he's a little smaller. We need guys that can cover those receivers on those outside receivers that can, contest those one-on-one balls. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. And shout out to Lamont Roach and Tank. They actually agreed to fight again. I think it's in June or July, one of these months. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad the fight went where it went at, because now Tank has to revenge his draw against Roach and the controversial, things that came behind it and all these things. That makes boxing better, if you ask me. Then if he wins that fight, or when he wins that fight, he would have to fight a Shakur or somebody. There's nobody else. Nigga, no, Lamont Roach gave you problems. So now you gotta fight the guy, Keyshawn Davis, or Abdullah Mason, and those guys. That's the division. The division is crazy. 135 is crazy. Y'all gotta fight those guys.
So you think he was running from those guys?
No. It wasn't never that time. Tank ain't running from nobody. It's just the fact that a lot of people didn't know who Lamont Roach was. They don't know Roach was a champion. He just won a belt, bro. He's a champion.
Now this is lining it up for
y'all say he might have lost, all that. If you watch the fight, he didn't lose. But if y'all say he lost, cool. That means it makes it controversial. So now I'm gonna fight him again. Mm-hmm. Since y'all think this and think that, fight him again. Tank do what he got to do. Now that makes better for boxing. Now Shem and Shakur is gonna be the biggest explosion. Now the money is crazy now, because Turkey gonna come out and say, "Hey, if y'all promoters playing games, I buy you out your contract and I make the fight happen." Because that's the type of money they got in Dubai. I don't know where y'all been at or if y'all hide under a rock, but these guys over there, they got money like we got water, like oceans got water. You know what I'm saying? They got that ham. Money. Turkey trying to revamp boxing, talking about he might be hurting boxing. How is he hurting boxing? He making the biggest fights and he's giving everybody the money that they want. That's what I thought. That's what I thought boxing was about. Mm-hmm. Sugar Ray fought Tommy Hearns. Marvin Hagler fought Hearns. Marvin Hagler fought Sugar Ray. Like, everybody fought each other in certain. Then you had to fight, nigga. I don't care if you lose. I don't care about your record. All of them was undefeated at one time. All those guys, Roberto Duran, they was all undefeated at one time, but they had to fight.
The best guy.
You had to fight each other,
still
bro.
Locked in. So somebody gonna be. You can't stay undefeated because
even heavyweight,
two undefeated is fighting each other. So one of y'all ain't gonna be
somebody
undefeated.
Somebody gonna lose.
That's right.
Or it's gonna be a draw. Whatever's gonna be.
And you ain't gonna keep running around here, ducking each other and fighting other guys.
Talking about the business has got into it because of the business. And we ain't got to hear that. Turkey said, I got the money.
The best gonna fight the best.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
What you need? 20? What you want, 15?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want little incentives on the pay-per-view? I got you. Now what? You can't say no. Well, I'm locked in this contract. Well, let me buy you out that contract, though, bro. Let me go in and get you up out that contract. I got the money. Let's go through the legal proceedings. It might take about 6 months. So what? Let's get it over with, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because that's how I go. When you get locked in a contract and you got all these damn stipulations and all this little goofy. I don't know what boxing has some type. It's a lot of little shady stuff that goes in boxing when it comes to contracts. And all boxers have told y'all this. All boxers have said, I've tried. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. But nah, we don't believe that because we grew up. That didn't happen. Mm-hmm. Promoters made shit happen. Because that's where they made the money at, especially back in the day. See, now it's streaming and now niggas stealing cable and all that shit. But back in the day, if you wanted to watch a fight, you had to pay for that motherfucker.
Pay-per-view.
And they was getting, Sugar Ray was getting 30 M's a fight then. This back in the 80s. They was getting more money for fights then than these fighters are getting now. And it's 2025. And the money is way different now. Uh-oh. I see you, Chet. 76ers ain't got nobody, man. They out there playing. Like, we might as well out there. Let's go and try. You want to try for Philly? Okay, yo, let's just go out there and try for Philly, yo. Let's get a little bump.
Shit crazy.
I mean, Dallas need players. We can go out there and shit. They about to start forfeiting. You might as well go with anybody try for them niggas at this point. But yeah, before we get out of here, I just want to break down the box. Some good shit going on. Shit. God damn it. I messed up. I made a mistake and did something stupid. All right. What I wanted to say is we got some top shit going on. Cause first and foremost, we got Fedor fight next week. You know what I'm saying? That's another belt. That's a belt fight. We got Tevin Farmer fighting. We got Boots, who I think Terrence Bud Crawford you ran from. And let me talk about Terrence Bud Crawford for 1 second. Bud, you fought a broke eye Earl Spence. That's my guy, Earl. You fought a dude that wasn't ready to fight. We all knew that Earl wasn't really right, yo. He was not right after that car accident, yo. Cool, you got your money. You got the most money you ever made in your life. Cool. So what you did was, instead of unifying your belts, you won all the belts, because Earl had all 3 belts and you had 1, and then when you won, you had all 4, right? You left the division. Boots was sitting there right there as the #1 contender. You left that to go fight a no-name belt holder that I knew his name, but a lot of casual fans, they don't know who the hell you are.
To get some more belts.
So you left that, dropped those belts to go up to 154. Fort Joe had a tough time, actually. Had a tough time fighting against an awkward fighter. And now, it seems like you're trying to retire because you want to go 2 more sizes up to fight Canelo. You're trying to get the most money you ever made in your life.
Yeah, he's on the tight cut. He don't gain weight.
Test yourself.
That's a test, though. Canelo a test.
Anything a test when you about to get all these M's. Like, I'm like, shit, I'll fight Canelo for all that.
I want to see that. Shit,
of course, but what I'm saying is you had guys that you could have fought that this is what I was
maybe
trying to.
Maybe he want to challenge himself. He's going up.
Why didn't he fight Boots? When Boots been calling us out, like, come on, shorty. Boots is one of the most physical, gifted athletes in boxing. Mm. You left the division. You gave Boots a belt, basically, because you left. So Boots was the #1 contender. I get the belt. Now I get to defend the belt, beat Joe up. Like, yo, Boots, like, I don't even really got that many people to fight. Like, now I can go up to 154, but you left. Now you about to go up to 160. What the fuck is you doing, bro? No, fight me, nigga. See, that's my thing. I understand boxers now these days. You want to go get the most money you can get right now just in case you lose. So that wasn't the mentality back then. It didn't matter if you lost back then. You'll still you'll get booked again, my nigga. You're that. You never even lost. So if you lost 1, okay, you'll get booked. Sean Porter showed you that. All right, I lost to yo. I'm going to fight the next best nigga. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why do you keep trying to, like, everybody want to be Floyd? Yeah, you can't. Everybody not going to be undefeated, bro. Andre Ward. Andre Ward and Floyd is the only guys I see.
Going to fight Canelo is, like, risky, I think.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, I can't say he's running from people. He's going to fight. Yo, like, that's.
But man, you had a hard time against 154. And then you about to fight a nigga that's way better than the niggas you just fought. But you didn't want to fight a better athlete that you just fought. Boots is a better fighter than the guy you just fought at 154. You know that. Everyone knows that.
But it ain't like he's going to fight Canelo.
Because he's going to get 20, 30 million.
Yeah.
You would fight Canelo right now, too.
I'm just saying, that's a big jump. Like, that's not like, it ain't like he going and fighting somebody who.
So if he loses, they're going to say, well, he went up 2 weight classes. He probably wasn't supposed to fight him anyway.
Oh, so you think that he's looking at that?
Yeah. Nah, yo, who is he? Yo, go look at his resume, bro. Yo, the nigga he went from 140, yo, where it was like Jeff Horn was his best guy that he beat. Like, you beat Jeff Horn, all right?
Beat the shit out of Earl, though.
Yeah, but Earl wasn't, but we all know who Earl was done for real. Like, Earl wasn't even ready to fight for real. And he came in the ring bigger than Earl. Like, much bigger. Like, we watched that fight, nigga was like this nigga look big as shit. Like he on roids. He looked like he was on some shit. But I'm not gonna put that jacket on him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that on his jacket. But what I'm saying is he looked much bigger than Earl wasn't. I'm not making an excuse for Earl. Earl was undefeated. They both fought. That was the most money he was gonna make anyway. So that was gonna be the biggest fight anyway. Period. As far as that division.
Right.
But why leave that division as soon as you do that?
He bored. Maybe he probably
No, he wasn't boy. He had to fight Boots. No,
maybe it was
everybody
hard for
know
him to
Boots.
keep that weight.
Maybe you know who Boots is, but Boots is him. So
Yeah, maybe it's hard for him to keep that weight.
oh, nigga, he was just at 140. What is it?
I'm just saying, maybe he was gaining weight. I don't know. You know what I mean? But he won another challenge.
154, 147.
That's a big ass challenge going to fight fucking Canelo.
That's because he can get to that weight because you see what he did with Earl. He was big as shit.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he was gaining in weight. Maybe it was hard for him. Maybe it's hard for him to keep coming down and playing at that small weight.
He was just little as shit, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In the
Maybe
interview.
it was time for him to go up. It's hard for him to keep that weight.
I guess.
That's why he playing
I see
bigger.
you playing that Rams kid.
Maybe he playing bigger because shit. It's hard for me to keep this fucking weight on. Keep losing weight and all this shit.
Well, Boots about to
His
fight.
natural weight might be about by 160. That's probably not his natural weight. Just because niggas fight at that weight.
Nigga, your whole life you was at 140. Nigga, you only just went up to
I
147
got you, but
for
maybe
a
his
couple
workout regimen, whatever it is, and it's hard for him to continue to keep.
Yo, you're
coming-
not 160 nothing.
coming
Stop
down
it.
to that
Stop it.
weight.
Stop it. You're not
You know what I'm
160.
saying?
You never fought at 160 ever in your life. So like you just that don't even.
What
make
if he
sense.
beat Canelo?
I never even heard of that.
But what if he beat Canelo? Then what?
I'm a boxing fan, bro. You know that don't
I mean, but what-
happen. What he's doing right now, it
But
doesn't
what if
really
he beats
just happen.
Canelo? Then what?
No, if he beat Canelo, it's something different. That's it's a whole nother.
Yeah, what if he beat Canelo? What are we
That's something-
saying then? Like
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
Canelo a bigger draw than fucking Boots.
Of course.
so how is he ducking smoke? He
So
want to fight a better nigga.
So he's setting himself up. So if he loses Canelo in a drastic fashion, now it's like, well, he went up 2 fights. He risked it. No, nigga, you could afford a couple of these guys down. No, I think he's just ready to retire.
I think he's
Y'all niggas ain't real boxers. Yo, I give it to Floyd. Yo, Floyd, you ducked a couple guys until later on, and you fought them when you wanted to fight them. There's only a couple of them, but everybody else you fought when you supposed to fight them. Floyd, you did what you supposed to do. You was a real boxer. You was a real boxer. I could never take that from you, Floyd. You didn't duck nobody. You ducked Manny for 5 years. I give you
What if
that.
Boots didn't want to fight him?
Boots calls him out all the time. He wants Crawford. And you know, just like you talk about the money, Boots is going to make the most money if he fight Crawford. So of
Right.
course he want to fight Crawford.
He want
So
that.
it goes both ways. But what I'm saying is Boots is talented enough to talk that shit.
Mhm.
It ain't just I'm just saying it because no, I am him. You watch my regiment, the way I box, and I'm that nigga. I don't know if you could beat Boots. I don't know. I would never know until we fight. That's why I love the fact that Tank had a fucking hard time against Lamont Roach. Because now Tank can't say, well, these guys ain't worth nothing. No, Tank. No, Shakur is him. You gotta fight him. I don't care how boring his fights was. We know Shakur is one of the best defensive fighters of all time. You have to fight him. Keyshawn Davis, he has a belt now. Gotta fight him. You know what I'm saying? No more of this stuff, yo. With this boxing shit is not
When is the Crawford and what's the name fight?
September, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Because I was just about to go into that. All right. So
I want to see that.
Next week is Fundor. That's the big tall ass nigga. He got 2 belts. He about to fight Booker for Fundor's belts, the WBC and the WBO junior lightweight titles. That's what Crawford was at.
Yeah.
When he got that one title, then he left. Now he went up to Canelo. So he ain't even fight Fundor or Charlo. He ain't even fight none of them niggas. So like you just leaving niggas because you want money. You ain't want your legacy. You ain't worried about fighting the best niggas. You just want money. And that's all I'm saying. So I don't really respect it. That's just me. Then you got we going to the New York fight. It's free.
Mhm.
So I'm letting you know May 2nd. There's a couple fights before that. There's a lot of fights before that though. But I just want to go to May 2nd road. Ryan Garcia and Rolly. That's gonna be pandemonium and it's free. So it's first come, first serve. So we just gotta get up there. We just gotta be in New York. You know what I'm saying? First come, first serve. And Teofimo fight the same night. And Devin Haney fight Jose Ramirez the same night.
Mhm.
So that's a crazy ass card where we could be at, you know what I mean? Live, lit, free. We just go up there for a night, get a hotel, some shit. And then Canelo fights Skull. Skull got the belt. Alvarez, Canelo got all 3 belts. Skull has the 1 belt. So whoever wins that fight gets all the belts. This is before Crawford. This is how gangster Canelo is. Canelo fighting a title fight for all his belts before he even go fight Crawford September. And this is in May 3rd, the next day after that. That's what I wanted to get to. So I'm just letting y'all know, buckle y'all seatbelts. Boxing is on a rise. There's a lot of fights coming up in the next couple months. Starting next weekend. I mean, if y'all into boxing like I am, start tuning in. There's a lot of shit going down. And May 2nd, Rolly and my man, what's his name?
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia. They fight May 2nd in New York City. Times Square, Madison Square Garden. And it's free.
Indeed.
No charge. So whoever come, first serve. That's amazing. I have never even heard of that shit before. And then you got Devin Haney and them fighting that same night. That's a fucking... I'm up there. Yeah, me. I'm up there. You hear me? But you want any last thoughts y'all want to talk about?
Nah, man. Good, man. Good show.
Okay, man. Hey, Crawford, check this out, You talk a lot of shit, You better show and prove, because Canelo a gangster. He fighting before y'all even fight again. You could fight Boots right now. Or you could fight somebody on the middleweight, Charlo, somebody in that division right now. Or you just gonna wait. I know I'm gonna get this money. I already signed. I'm getting, man, you fighting for money, nigga. Fight for no legacy, nigga. I grew up on niggas that fight for legacy, bro. Sorry, man. That's just how I feel. And I think Crawford is an amazing fighter. I think he's amazing. He's a very talented, skillful fighter. I'm not taking nothing from him. But, when it comes down to these fights, I'm starting to peep y'all moves, That's why I'm so glad Tank had this controversy, Because now nobody can say Tank gonna run from this and Tank gonna run from that. Because that's what they've been saying. He only fight Mexicans. I mean, we gonna keep it a stack, man. He say he only fight Mexicans. He don't fight no black niggas like that. Okay. He don't fight no Americans like that. They always say that about Tank. He don't fight enough Americans. Of course he could beat them. Okay. Well, now he gonna fight Lamont Roach again. Then he gonna have to fight Shakur. He gonna have to fight Keyshawn. He gonna have to fight Teofimo. He gonna have to fight all these niggas. That's it. Ain't nobody else. It's nobody under these guys. You can't fight nobody but those guys. Everybody gonna look at you funny. You might, you know what I'm saying? So keep it a stack, sports. Holla at y'all when I smile at